In 2025, world is changing too fast. You guys see what's going on, the political instability, the prices, inflation, the interest rate, the printing of the money, and just global destabilization. But still, and yet, US is number one country with peace, with safety, with economy, with less debasement of the currency, and only bright future. Today, the question is it still worth moving to the US in 2025? I'm gonna touch on this topic and give you my reasons why the answer is yes, and also I will give you the chance to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's go! Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're discussing the advantages or disadvantages of moving to the US in 2025. And I'm going to give you 5 top reasons. Reason number 1, unmatched salaries and opportunities. Just yesterday, I spoke with a client from Georgia, and he was saying, Stanislav, I love Georgia and Georgia as a country. I love it. I love Tbilisi, great country, a lot of good changes, good economy, good people, good food, good climate. Everything is good. My friends and family here, but I achieved the plateau in my career. And I just cannot go above it. And it's not only me who cannot do this, but the government and the business environment kind of impose that plateau on you. And if you go beyond that, you don't even want to go, because if you do go beyond it, like, you attract unnecessary attention, if you guys know what I mean. So he was like, my reason to go to the US is to make more money and have more opportunities, not only for me, but also for my kids. And I was like, I love it. Because I see it every day. Me as a foreigner, myself, of course, I'm a US citizen and I'm an American in my soul and heart, but I travel a lot. I remember how things are in Russia, and you guys don't want to know about it. If you're from one of those countries that are not in the Western Hemisphere, you know what I'm talking about, okay? The corruption, the raids, the limitations, a lot of bureaucracy and things like that. Nobody wants to deal with that. Here in US, things are so much better, so much easier, best salaries, good market, and a lot of opportunities. Number 2, innovation hub. US is number one country in the world that provides for innovation and the soil for innovation to grow. Right now, as we speak, a Genius Act is being approved by Senate, maybe already been signed by US President. I don't know when you guys watching this video. That act clarifies the stable coins and cryptocurrency regulations. And this is a very comprehensive document. That's another proof that US is ahead of the game and knows what's popping on the block, right? What's cool and what the future is. Places like Silicon Valley in San Francisco or Austin in Texas becoming the second Silicon Valley. Also, Miami is becoming a technical hub. New York has always been to some extent. So if you are in innovation and technology, those places are the concentration of people just like you, and of course you want to come and explore. Number 3, education and career growth. Of course, we can argue all day long that education in your country is better. I would totally disagree with that opinion, because I thought so when I was in Russia. I've been there a very, very long time ago, like 20 years ago, right? And I thought, not because I thought, but because propaganda told me, and I didn't have nothing to compare to, that our educational system is so superior, and all these ratings in the US, and all these Harvards and Yale, and those are BS statistics. And I truly believe that until after I came to the US and went to the US school right out of the freshly remembered school in Russia. And I was like, OMG, the Russian system was nowhere near how advanced the US educational system was. And I'm not only talking about the knowledge, like the universities, they change the books every 2 years. Back then in Russia, guys, I was studying by books from 60s, 1960s, okay? Not from the future 2060. This is insane. It's wild, right? Like what? Okay, I understand. Even the language already changed so many times, and my major was English, and there was a shame. It was a shame for me to think that I was thinking that like Russian system was some kind of superior. So I guess, and I'm guessing that the government in your country is telling you the same, like, oh, the Colombian education is legit, or the Kazakhstan education, we are the first, don't believe, right. Of course. Trust me, guys, I have things to compare. Not to say that there are no good schools here and there, of course. Like the top schools in the countries, they're usually very good. I don't argue with that. But overall educational system from kindergarten up till the doctoral and more, that there's hands down best here. And of course, the best career opportunities in the future. Number 4, cultural influence. And guys, let me tell you, a lot of people think that American culture imposes some bad things. I don't think so, because I see those countries close to America that American culturally influence, they grow with that cultural influence. It doesn't put them down, it doesn't get rid of them of their own authenticity, they just give them a better flavor, okay? And culture in the US is very rich with the pop culture, movies, and the values and everything else. I love it. I do believe that it's great for the kids to be in the diversity for the culture and just grow mature and good adults with understanding with the multicultural things in the world. And number 5, guys, that's the medicine. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's not always practical to use and it doesn't always help. But among others, overall, here is the best. Sure, Israel, Germany, Turkey, and other, there's like hospitals and some doctors that are best. But again, on average level, here is great. Like in Broward County in Miami, you can get a heart implant, okay? You can get some like crazy brain surgery without going anywhere else, and each big city has that. In other countries, maybe in the capital, this hospital is focusing on that. Here is more broad and a lot more services and a lot more advanced. So guys, if you want to know whether you have a potential for your case, there is a free evaluation link below this video. Find it, click on it, fill it out. Within 2 days, I will get back to you and tell you if you have the potential and break down your case. If you have the potential, come to the complex immigration planning where I will build the written strategy of your case. And after that, the third step is hiring my company through the complete case filing. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, ask me questions, give me comments. Also, I have Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and other platforms. I post unique content over there. My name is Stanislav Shamayev. I'm a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.